Travel Enduros, the all-round bikes. Top dog among the all-rounders is the Bavarian bestseller, the BMW R1200 GS. The challenger, the Austrian KTM 990 Adventure. Austria versus Bavaria. The arch-rivalry of these two alpine peoples goes far beyond the subject of motorbikes and provides copious material for many a duel. Bavarians and Austrians resumed their cultural battle with the Travel Enduros and really follow their own paths. BMW focuses on high-tech, comfort, and the proven flat engine. The KTM, with the new injection V2, is significantly more off-road oriented. The long-legged front holds itself up in the airstream and is driven by a high-maintenance chain. BMW, on the other hand, has a low-maintenance cardan shaft and focuses mainly on travel capabilities. The R1200 GS is a jack-of-all-trades on two wheels, comfortable, manageable, safe. And when necessary, also fast. This versatility has made it a bestseller in Germany for years. It runs playfully through chicanes, steers eagerly, and keeps its line well. The 1.2-litre flat engine provides enormous thrust at any revs. The windshield is almost perfect, and carrying a passenger even on long journeys is no problem. An important point of criticism about the drivetrain, the significant load change reactions on the cardan shaft. The Travel Enduro brings its momentum perfectly to a halt. The brakes kick in powerfully and are easily variable, while the ABS regulates flawlessly. The road-oriented BMW is only equipped for light terrain. A trademark or blemish? The typical duck-beak-shaped front of the GS is a matter of taste and creates jobs at accessory suppliers. The artfully welded frame is also typical. Everything about the GS seems big and solid. The shape of the asymmetrical instruments is recreated in the front headlamps, where your eyes are once again caught by the duck beak shape. Narrow 21-inch wheels, long suspension travel, the KTM is even more long-legged. You can tell by looking at the Adventure that it could conquer the Dakar Rally. The silhouette looks very narrow thanks to the delicate V2 engine. Instruments and controls are very simple and practical. Hardly missable, our test bike is fitted with Akrapovic silencers. This produces a significant plus in terms of torque and a fantastic sound for around €900. When winding through corners, the Adventure is even more light-footed than the equal-weighted GS. The suspension provides excellent feedback at all times. The 990cc V2 is resilient, runs quietly, and revs briskly. 2 points of criticism: high consumption and a slight constant judder. At high speeds, the Austrian bike loses manageability. The windshield can't quite hold up against the comfortable BMW. The same performance, the same weight, and yet the KTM is somewhat more agile and nippy than the GS. ABS is included in the price. With enormous ground clearance and long suspension travel, the KTM is more suitable for off-roading than its Bavarian competitor. Enormously practical, the original luggage carriers in the GS can be adjusted length and widthways. Therefore, with little luggage, the travel bike looks considerably narrower than the KTM with its extra luggage fittings. More active, the KTM's narrow one-piece seat. The BMW's is more comfortable and height-adjustable. The windshield, which is good anyway, is also adjustable. The telelever at the front of the GS gives less road contact than the Adventure's fully adjustable upside-down fork. The white power suspension strut is the finest. The spring preload is adjustable by hand wheel, as with the GS. The Adventure's ABS reacts somewhat more roughly than its Bavarian rival, but the main thing is that both Travel Enduros have this safety feature. The BMW is the perfect all-rounder, absolutely suitable for everyday use and especially flawless as a tourer in matters of comfort and range. The KTM is the first choice for racing through corners as well as for tackling gravel and sand. When it comes to the sum of all qualities, the BMW's nose, or duckbeak, is a shade in front. Among Bavarians and Austrians, a judgment like this is certainly a pure matter of taste.